Agnes Musomi. I am a co-founder of Kike Dance. I am a dancer. I am a wife, a mother of two, a 3-year-old and a 3-year-old boy and a 5-month-old girl.
Hello, my name is Musomi. I work with software engineers to help them perform on engagements with global companies. I am husband to this lovely lady over here, and I'm also called Baba Havi and Baba Gabi.
At KNT. Well, my version, it was at KNT. 2010 February. Actually,
February, not January.
No, it was Feb because I remember we had gone for, there was a salsa fusion. I was new to dance. I was in love with dance. It was the only thing I was doing from the time I woke up to the time I slept. Sleep, eat,
and
dream, dance. So this, I think it was Franco, he had this event, Salsa Fusion, and he had asked me whether I would like perform with him, like do a demo for the people who had come. Thank you. So I said, I agreed, and he also asked me whether I could teach lady styling to the ladies. So you remember the stage was like, there was the floor and then there was a stage. So we went to perform, we danced bachata, we hadn't even rehearsed, we just danced, and I think that's where you saw me and you were like, yay.
Okay, that's
so because I remember after that you asked me to dance. And then we danced bachata, and I remember thinking, okay, so you've got moves.
Oh, so you remember me.
Yeah, that's how I remember us meeting.
Okay, so yes, I remember seeing you dance on stage with Franco, and I thought to myself, wow, this lady is really moving gracefully. I like how she's dancing. That time I was really interested in learning bachata, but I couldn't find many people who knew how to dance it well. So when I saw you dance on stage, I said I have to go and ask her for a dance afterwards during the social. And I remember walking up to you a bit, you never know, like, will these people snob you? Will they say yes or no? I was like, okay, let me just go and ask and dance and see how it is. I remember, I think you had those braids and you had like, was it jeans or black?
Oh yeah.
Black pants.
Yeah, I used to wear jeans.
Yeah, so I remember dancing with you then and this feeling, like this is.
Oh, so when you danced with me, you thought I am a good dancer?
Yeah.
Like nobody ever danced with before.
Let's say yes. The thing is, you can never know until you actually dance with somebody.
Actually, I thought you were the best I had danced with at that time. Okay, yes, even now. Even today, you're still the best. But yeah, when we danced, I think you wowed me so much because when you came to ask me to dance, I just thought, just another guy coming to ask me to dance. And then we danced and it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, did I just do that? Did I just move like that? You had these moves that I had not done before and it was so exciting. Right. So after that, it's like, I want to dance some more. I want to dance some more. I remember after we danced, I went to my friends and I'm like, oh my God, I have danced with this guy. He's dancing so well.
I think I discovered YouTube before people discovered YouTube. That was in
you used to learn from
2009.
YouTube. Yeah.
So I think that's why I just look at YouTube, then pretend that I'm dancing with somebody, just trying and practicing the moves, and then when I meet someone.
Oh yeah, that's
try it
why you
out.
asked me to. You remember you asked me to practice with you.
Yeah,
You told
I was
me you
looking for
had
a dance
this.
partner.
You had this material that you needed to dance, and at that time I didn't even know you. We had danced like so many times before, but I didn't know your name. I didn't like. We had never talked other than
Yeah.
hi. Then can I dance? Can we have a dance? And then we would dance, and then it would be like nice dance, thank you, and then that was it. And then you are like, so you have this material, you want to learn, you don't have a partner, you asked whether I could do it with you, and I was like, how do I pass up this opportunity? Like, it's an opportunity for me to learn, and I'm going to be learning with this guy. I was actually curious to see what it is, what is this thing you wanted to learn. And then that's the day we actually exchanged our phone numbers. And I think from there we became friends. Like after that, now we used to talk. Yeah, we had this, I don't want to say we had chemistry, but we became good friends. We used to talk a lot. I remember I used to update you like in everything, like every day. We had like, we would chat like the whole day, like SMS. Those days there was no WhatsApp.
Oh yeah.
My God, there was no
where were we
WhatsApp.
getting money for all these texts?
This was back in 2010. By the way, you realize it's 2020. We've known each other 20 years now. Wait, 10 years. Yeah, so there was no WhatsApp, so we used to, it was more SMS.
Like SMSs.
So there would be like a conversation with 30 SMSs every day, like every day. And yeah, so we would talk, we would dance, we would meet every weekend. I think we would even miss each other when we were not together.
Yeah.
So at some point, I think my friends started asking me, and then we would show up at dance places together. So it was like on Sunday after practice, then we used to dance at Hearts. Now I don't know what it's called, but it used to be called Hearts. So we would show up together, like people would see us coming in, together, and then we live together, and then while there we would dance a lot, we would sit together, and people are like,
do you remember,
what is going on?
Do you remember how when I would leave without you, you would get mad?
Oh yeah. So we're not dating, but if you leave me, you haven't said goodbye and you're leaving without me, I would be mad. Oh, no wonder people were asking, because they could see it, but we couldn't.
No, we couldn't.
Yeah, so after my friends asked, I was like, okay, now what is going on here? I think we had that conversation, and I think you were also feeling.
Like something needs to be said.
Yeah, so that's how we started dating, because now after that we were like, okay, it seems like there's more here, let's do this.
Yeah, let's explore this. Actually, I remember it was May 17th. That's when we decided to officially now like start dating.
May 17th.
May 17th? May 10th?
May 17th, 2010.
2010, yeah. We've been married for 2 years and 7 months.
And 10 days.
Okay, good. I like you for remembering such details.
Yeah, I remember how when we started dating, we used to go dancing on Sundays, like we used to do even before when we were just friends.
It was like going to
and
church.
For you used to think that this is a date. Like Ati, on Sunday we are going dancing, you think Ati, now we've gone for a date, and you're expecting us to sit and talk, and then guys would just come and pick me, and they want to dance with me, and chicks would come and pick you to dance, and then you would get mad.
What happens at a date? See, when you go on a date,
you see, it wasn't a date. We had gone out for a social dance. So
yeah, I thought it was a date we were going for. And then I realized that in my mind, this is supposed to be a date, and we spend most of the time either you're dancing with somebody else, when you sit down just a bit, like someone else has already come and asked you for a dance. Then when you come back, maybe I want to go and dance at that point. It's just
Yeah. So we
difficult.
decided to be going like to
Out.
separate
Dance
the dance and the dating. Yeah, so we used to go to Java. I remember we used to be broke. We were both students at the time. So I would always make sure that I have some money in my pocket. I
Yeah.
have money for a latte
Ulikuwa unaona
and a piece
tutachonga
of
viazi.
cake. Well, we were students, so I didn't know whether you have money. And the truth is, I never really expected you to pay my bills because I understood maybe this is why we work well
Very
as
good.
in marriage, because I never expected you to pay my bills. So I used to know that he's a student like me. I might go ordering food worth 1,000 bob, and then he only has 200.
Wow. I think maybe we didn't have that conversation, but at that time I remember also always just wanting to be prepared. So whenever I'd go on a date, even though
I didn't
even
know
though you're
that.
going to, like, we haven't said I will buy everything, it's like just in case. Let me
I
just
didn't
have
know
some
that,
extra
but
money.
yeah, it was.
But it was a good thing.
For me, it was also just in case I should have. Yeah. Then I remember performing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember performing in SA. I remember traveling.
South Africa.
Oh, yeah.
In 2014.
Traveling. We traveled a bit together. We went to the first one. We went to Germany,
Yeah,
to Berlin, to
Berlin's.
dance, and then we went to South Africa where we performed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
It's
moment.
amazing.
Yes.
At least there'll be something that we can show our kids one day when we are older and say, hey, by the way, we used to be really good and we have evidence somewhere.
Yeah.
That was fun moments. I also I enjoyed teaching with you and
You
making
remember
some money.
we passed by, we came from SA and we went to.
Oh yeah, we went to TZ.
TZ, we taught, and then, oh man, we were like artists traveling.
Do you remember how we were so short on funds, and so we decided we are going to take a bus from Nairobi to Dar es Salaam,
Oh my God.
and then we take
Yes.
what was that flight, like the cheap flights to
Well,
Johannesburg,
we had to
and then
wait.
connect.
We had to wait at the airport for so long
Yeah.
for the flight. I remember. Well, dating, I would say the person you're dating comes before or else, like before the material things. Like when we met, we were in campus. We had no money. We had no money for dates even. So, but we stayed with each other because we saw more in each other than just, money and whether he has a car, whether he has a job. So we stayed like that and we grew together. So I would say when you're dating, find that person who compliments you, like compliments your life. That's someone who loves you genuinely, someone with potential to grow. Don't just see, oh, there's a car here or there's no car here. Just look for someone who loves you deeply, cares about you deeply, treats you well, and it's trustworthy. And then the rest, now you can date, you can work hard. Work hard is always a must in everything, in your relationship, in your careers. You work. One day you're going to be looking back and thinking, oh my God, do you remember when you never used to have money for dates? And you laugh about it. And there's nothing as fulfilling as that. So yeah.
I agree with you. I definitely think as a guy that is a plus for me, because I feel that having gone through those situations, tough situations when we didn't have much, and having been together through thick and thin, it gave me more confidence in our relationship and that we got each other's back. For me, since we dated for a while and probably a lot of that was because of me, I would advise people to just do some work to know yourself and what you want out of life. know what you want out of a relationship and why you want it. That would really help you in making that decision, because I think if you date for a very long time, it's easy to start getting into bloodlines between where you want to go. Do you want to progress? Do you want to stop? And so if I had done as much work as I was able to do and was clear on, hey, this is the direction that I want, this is the kind of future that I'd like us to have together, I think I would have gotten to that decision much sooner.
Yeah. 7 years is a long time, man. I waited for you for 7 years.
You know who else did that? Like guys in the Bible, Kina Jacob, they dated for 7 years before they got the lady. But all that work hasn't...
anyway, and what I'm saying is, you are worth waiting for.
Oh, thank you.
Siente el ritmo que va subiendo, tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor y vamos a juntar la luna y el sol. Súbeme la radio que esta es mi canción. Siente el ritmo que va subiendo, tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor y vamos a juntar la luna y el sol. No me importa nada, el día ni la hora. Si lo has perdido todo, lo has dejado en las sombras. Te juro que te pienso, hago el mejor intento. El tiempo pasa lento y yo me voy muriendo. Llega la noche, tú no contestas, juro me quedo mirando tu cuenta. Vivo pasando las noches en vela y sigo cantando bajo la luna llena. Súbeme la radio que estás...
The proposal was so unexpected because I waited for it for so long. Like
It
we
was
dated.
all part of the strategy.
No, I waited for it because we dated for 7 years. So by the 5th year, it has started feeling like, okay, where are we going? Is this relationship going anywhere? Do we end it? And things got stale, and we used to fight quite a bit because inside I was feeling, that pressure. I had pressure from inside, from outside. Like, it's been 5 years, so what next? I remember I even went to a shop to get my finger measured.
But there's a time we went together to Nakumatt.
Oh, we went together.
Because I wanted to know what's the size so that when I'm getting the ring.
Yeah, so you used to hint and then the hints would fade. You would hint and then they would go away. So it was like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. So and then I remember you decided, let's do Ndoa. At some point we were like, okay, we need to know like what is going on. Do we continue? Do we end it? Because I want to get married. You are not ready to propose. We went for Ndoa.
Pressure.
No, it wasn't pressure.
That's how I felt. That's
you
my
used
version.
to hint, like, now you take me to a ring place. And then you're like, okay, now I'm thinking, oh, this is happening. And then it doesn't. So you were hinting. The reason I couldn't leave because now this is the guy I want. And it seems like he's almost there, but then it just dies down. So Ndoa was really good. It taught us a lot of things. I think after we did Ndoa, that's when we started now planning. We were like, okay, we'll plan the wedding. We came up with a draft, I remember, of the guest list, the budget.
Wait, even before that, the proposal. Like, what do you remember about it?
You didn't propose yet. The proposal, I remember when you proposed, we were already living together. Because after now we started planning the wedding, I think we got so excited and so happy. I got pregnant, and then we started living together. So at this point I was like, this proposal is never happening. Like, now we are living together, like, what's even the point? So see, we are here, we are doing this. And then one morning, I remember you woke up, you went, I think you went to Java. Yeah, it was Java. You bought food, breakfast, you brought it, you laid the table very well. And then I woke up. At this point, I was 8 months pregnant. I woke up and I was so tired, and I went to the sitting room, and there was a nice smell. I'm like, oh, funny, I'm craving food now. Like I thought I was craving, it was just cravings. And then looking around, I saw there was food, there was a note, and I was like, oh. And then I called you to thank you because you had left a note and you said you were coming. I don't know where you ran off to, because where did you go?
I
You
also
left the
don't remember.
food.
Maybe I went back to the junction.
Oh, to
I'm not
bring your
sure.
food. I don't know. You were not there. So you told me you were coming. So you came
I was spying outside, waiting for you to come
to
and
wake
find a
up.
surprise.
Oh, and then so you came. We ate. Once we finished, you were like, there's something else. You had this envelope. You got it out, and you had written this long love letter for me. It was so nice. It was emotional. It was funny. It was sweet. And then at the end of it, you asked me. You're like, "Will you marry me?" And I was like, "What?" And then you took out the ring, and to be honest, it was such a surprise because it was so unexpected. You're the one who suggested, what if we just do a civil wedding?
Yeah.
And for a while, I wasn't sure about it. I was like, what? But then after a while, I think it sank in, and I was like, you know what we need is to get married.
Yeah.
And we both have decided that this is what we want. So church wedding, civil wedding, whatever, like so long as we get married. And that's what we did. We actually did the civil wedding. Yeah.
I just remember how it was so simple and so affordable and quick. Like in 10 minutes, you get in and you're done.
But there was a waiting period.
Yeah, we had to wait for quite a while for that. But then once we got into that space with our witnesses, it was just so like awesome. Hey, do you take this? It was like just getting straight to the point. And
I like that part. Like it was so easy.
Then you even get time to
and
take
the fact
photos.
that we planned it ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Like there was, we did not involve anyone in the planning. It's like we are doing this, us and our baby, to town, Nairobi Textile, buy the fabric, go to the tailor, have the clothes made.
That was such a ride.
It was a bit stressful planning it ourselves, but I think if it was a big wedding, it would have been worse. But well, I don't think there's an easy wedding, like completely easy, because even that was a bit tough.
Yeah, it had its ups and downs, because now you're thinking, where is the venue going to come from? What about the food?
Yeah,
like
looking for
all
the
those
venue,
logistics.
catering.
Thank you. One of the biggest ways that you can succeed as a married couple is to learn how to have crucial conversations. Those are conversations where things are at stake and you really need to make sure that you're on the same page and aligned for you to succeed. So just investing the time to learn how to talk to each other and work through issues, that's number one. And then second thing, marriage is one of the few places where you get the certificates before you earn it. And so I really believe that for any married couple, you need to be willing and able to want to earn that certificate every single day of your lives together. And I think from the experience we've had, the most important thing that you can do for your marriage is to work on yourself and
Pray
for the other person, inspire them, just help them see the kind of life vision that you would have. So like, for example, if I imagine performing at the highest level in every aspect of your life. You're great in terms of health and fitness, your emotional life is spectacular, your intellectual life is great, you have great character that you've worked on, your spiritual beliefs are aligned and you're comfortable. Your social life is vibrant. You have very clear vision and purpose about your parenting and your love life, how you want your love life to be, the kind of things you want to be doing on a regular basis, even the quality of life you want to enjoy and your vision for your life. If you're able to be so great at all these things as an individual, this is the kind of person I believe that would make a good partner in a marriage, and even more if you can help each other to get to the highest levels possible and move together towards this shared vision. I think you're gonna have a very awesome marriage. Yep.